up, everybody, and happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. So, not sure if anyone noticed, but it seems as though these videos are now, instead of being posted on Monday as intended, are now being posted on Tuesday. So I originally wanted to post all of these videos on Mondays because I just feel like it was a great start to the week. But due to life circumstances on my behalf, I'm going to start posting these videos on Tuesday and then just giving out some motivational Mondays on Facebook and Instagram just to stay connected with you guys. Again, I'm still getting in the habit of making sure that I'm being consistent in my posts. So thank you guys for bearing with me. I know in 2019, when I first launched Be Blessed, I came hard, okay? I was posting videos Monday through Saturday. Every single day a video was going out for the goal for the day. Last year I did Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This year I've dialed it back just so that I don't feel, stressed or overwhelmed or anything like that. And I'm not burning myself out, but I also understand the importance of staying connected and being engaged with you guys. So thank you for bearing with me, but I promise I'm gonna get better. I'm gonna get better at posting content and just overall staying engaged with you guys. So thank you all. As you can see, I did get my hair done last night, and that was just needed because, although my hair was flourishing, it is a lot of upkeep and I definitely don't want to damage my hair. That has nothing to do with the video for today, so let's hop right into it. As always, God is blessing us. He's always going to be blessing us. I am so excited to be in this series, not in the middle. I was about to say knee deep, but we're really not knee deep. We're almost kind of like ankle deep in this series, in our purpose series for the next few weeks. Last week, I introduced that we're going to be starting a new series for the next 2 months, and that is our purpose series. The reason I'm so excited about this is because this is honestly one thing that I'm very passionate in talking about, is not only what your purpose is or what someone else's purpose is, but also making sure that they understand the importance of living in their purpose every single day. And honestly, it's really because I feel like once I found out what my purpose is and I was able to live in that space and operate in my purpose every single day, so many things became not even better, because if you look at my environment, a lot of things actually became the same. Some things actually did not turn out exactly how I wanted them to turn out, but I feel like my mindset and my outlook and just my approach to different situations was better. And so I was able to process things and handle things as they came better. Why? Because I was living, breathing, operating in my purpose. Also because, me and God got a little tighter too, but because I understood and made sure that everything that I was doing was either a reflection of my purpose or had some sort of tie into my purpose, I just felt happier overall and joyful and just at peace with a lot of the decisions that I was making. So that's why I'm so passionate in being able to talk about purpose, because it just really helped me out a lot. And that's one thing that I want to make sure that, at least for whoever's watching these videos, whether it's in 2021, in 2025, in 2035, whenever you're watching these videos, I want them to be impactful and to be beneficial and helpful for the end user. And so I don't know. So anyway, with the discussion of purpose, last week we kind of just introduced the series. And so this week I really want us to focus on figuring out what our purpose is. So last year for 2020, I think in the month of January, I did a whole set of videos dedicated to making sure that we knew, understood, and were operating in our purpose. So I'm going to post a couple of those videos, or at least clips from those videos this week, but I want us really to focus on understanding what our purpose is. I don't think that you can really do too much in life if you do not understand what your specific purpose is, and not what you think it is, but what you were created to do. And honestly, that is really coming off the heels of last month's series, which was our B series, and understanding who we are and what we were created to do. That ties directly into what our purpose is. And if you were with me last year, you heard me give an example of the iPad versus the cutting board. And we're going to recycle that one because I love that example. And it's so important and so on target with our purpose conversation, honestly. So if you did not hear about it, I'm going to tell you about it right now. So I have my iPad with me here just so I can show you guys. This is my iPad that actually my mom gifted to me. So if you're watching, Mom, thank you. I love this iPad. I love the case that it comes in and everything. I digress. So what is the example? There was a commercial, I think it was a German commercial that came out a while back that showed an elderly gentleman using an iPad as a cutting board. He's in the kitchen and he's cutting, you know, chicken or whatever he's cutting on it. He's in the kitchen using an iPad as a cutting board. And as you're watching it, you're cringing. Why? Because if you know what an iPad was created, if you know, honestly, the retail value, first of all, of an iPad, you would cringe. But also if you knew the capabilities of an iPad, you'd be like, sir, what are you doing? Why are you using that? Why are you using that as a cutting board? But I think the main takeaway that we can pull out from that commercial is understanding the purpose and the intent behind which something is created is extremely important in its use moving forward. That was actually a good little blurb. I don't know if I can say it again because it came out really fast and I don't know. But understanding the purpose or the intent as to which something is created is very important when you're looking at the use of that thing or that purpose. For example, we all know, if you are alive in 2021, even if you're a child, you know what the purpose of an iPad is. You know what its intended use is. You know all of the capabilities that you can do with an iPad. And you know one of them is not to be used as a cutting board. Now, does that mean that it cannot serve as a cutting board? No, because I mean, it's a hard surface, you know. It's a hard surface. I could definitely cut on here, but that's not what it was intended to do. So going back or relating that back to ourselves, there are a lot of things that we as humans are capable of doing. I could go out if I wanted to and be a track athlete. I could be a singer. If you didn't know, fun fact about me, if you didn't know, I actually can sing. You know, I can hold a couple notes here and there. I'm actually really shy, but I can sing. Fun fact. Anyway, I could go out and be a singer if I wanted to, or an actress, or, you know, a variety of different roles. I can go out and do that. But if I don't know my purpose, let me switch that. If I know my purpose, then I will know that singing has nothing to do with my purpose. But if I do not know my purpose and I think that because I can hold a couple notes, that's what I should be doing, then I'm always going to be operating with the mindset of being a singer, when in reality, I was created to be an iPad, but I'm operating as a cutting board. You see what I'm saying? Not saying that you can't do it. And this is not a video trying to discourage anyone from reaching their dreams. All I'm saying is, if you don't know your purpose and you're going out trying to accomplish things that are outside of your purpose, you can do it, but you're going to look real silly being an iPad used as a cutting board. That's all I'm saying. So our goal for this week is to really focus in on what our purpose is, okay? Making sure that we understand, if we were created to be an iPad, what capabilities within that creation should I be doing instead of operating as a cutting board, okay? So I'll be posting things this week on Facebook and Instagram, different ways on how you can figure out what your purpose is. I think for me, the main way that I figured out, a few different ways, which again, I'll post a little bit later, is number one, prayer. If you know anything about me, you know I pray about everything. And not only just praying about it, but also being aware of what God is showing me or where he is placing me. One of my purposes, honestly, has to do with growth and development. And so because of that, I've been placed in a lot of different situations, like with my family, my friends, and also definitely in my career. But I've been placed in a lot of different situations where I've had the opportunity to help others grow and develop, and also that have helped me grow and develop. So I know 100% fact that is one thing that I'm purposed to do, is growth and development, whether it's for myself or for other people. So yeah, once you pray about it, make sure that you are looking at your environment, looking at the situations that God has placed you in, and not just counting them out. Even if they're bad situations, not just counting them out, figuring out like God, clearly God has me here for a reason and I have to figure it out. And that honestly is probably going to be the main catalyst in trying to figure out what your purpose is. There's also a lot of different material that you can read or figure out what your purpose is. Sometimes that can get a little tricky because that goes into a whole rabbit hole of a lot of different things. But anyway, I'll be posting other things this week. That way we can stay engaged and, have that conversation about what our purpose is. Because again, until you figure out what your purpose is, you may be operating as a cutting board when you were designed to be an iPad. And we don't want to limit ourselves on our potential or the things that we can be doing in life, in our life, in the world in general, just because we don't know our purpose or who and what we were purposed to do. So that's our video for this week. I hope everyone has a great rest of the week, and I will definitely be connecting in with you guys this week, but I'll talk to you guys again next Tuesday. Have a good week. Bye.